All right, today we will be starting the projects in Chapter 3, page 208 of our Engineering Design and Graphics with SolidWorks 2016 workbook. There are 4 parts that we're going to be creating, and you could see that there's multiple ways that you could do these parts. All right, so figure 3-1, project 3-1, you could just draw this profile and just extrude it out 40 millimeters and be done with it. Or you can draw a square 40 by 40 and extrude it up 15 millimeters and then draw on that top plane. You could draw on the surface, top surface plane, you can draw a 40 by 15 and have that extruded up, and then you could do 40 by 10 and extrude that up 10 millimeters. So these, you could, once again, you could just do a profile of this and extrude it across 20 millimeters, and then you can draw this little rectangle here and do a cut extrude through this little slot right here and be done with that one. This one you could just simply do the profile, and then you could extrude it out 50 millimeters, and then you could do a little rectangle that's 15 by 20 millimeters here, and you could cut extrude through that a little bit, and then you could draw a square right here that's 20 by 20, and then you could cut extrude that and be done with that one. This one is a little more complicated because you have these measurements. All right, so this side and this side are not the same dimensions. So we have, this is 0.75 and this is 0.5. This one is the reverse. This is 0.75 and then this is 0.5 inches. And then this is a 1 inch by 1 inch cut through here. And so basically there's a lot of ways we can do this. I think a good way to do this is to simply make a block that, well, we'll do this together. Let's do this one together, and then you could do these 3 by yourself. And you could just see there's many ways I can do this, and you'll just see one of them, how I do it. And I think I might just make a block and cut away at it, since we have similar dimensions here. So I'm just going to do a rectangle, and that rectangle is going to be 2.5 by 3, and I'm going to make that up the 0.5 and 0.75 distance. So let's just go ahead and do that. So I want 3 by 2.5. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to start on got file, new, part, okay. And I'm going to do the top plane, and we'll do a sketch. I'm going to do a corner rectangle. And I'll start in origin, and I'll bring it out like this. And I want it to be 3 by 2.5 inches. So let's see what we got here. We got smart dimension 3IN by 2.5 IN. All right, so you can see I default. This is in millimeters. So let me extrude this first. 0.75, so we got 1.25 inches. Extrude 1.25 inches. All right, so I have this. Now let's go into our tools, options, document properties, units. Let's put it in inches. So I have the correct numbers here. All right, so I got this big block here, right? And I'm gonna tap this a little bit. Let's see, there's a front plane. I'm gonna tap this over, so I'm looking at it. So this is 3 inches. This is 2.5. Let's look at a top view. Top. Where are we at? This is top view right here. Top view. All right, so this is what we got. All right, so this 2 and 3, that's 1 inch by 1 inch square. So let's go ahead and draw that and just cut it. I'm going to click on this top surface, hit sketch, hit my corner rectangle, pick this corner, and then I'm going to smart dimension this to be 1 IN by 1 IN. And then I'm going to go to features, extrude cut, and I'm going to through all because I just want to get rid of it. All right, so that has this right here. All right, so now this is 0.5 by 0.5. This is 0.75 by 0.5. All right, 0.5 by 0.5. All right, so let's do that square first. So I'm going to click on this surface. I'm going to hit sketch. I'm going to hit the rectangle tool. And I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to smart dimension this 0.5 IN by 0.5 IN. And then I'm going to do green check mark. I'm going to do a extrude cut. Again, I'm going to do through all. I'm going to hit OK. All right, so that's gone. Now I'm going to rotate this to this face. I'm going to click on this face, hit sketch, my corner rectangle. I'm going to go like this. And smart dimension, this is going to be 0.75, which is pretty close. I got 0.75 inches. And then this is going to be 0.5 inches. And then I'm going to green check mark, features, extrude cut, through all. All right. So now I got this going. So let's see. Let's see what we got here. So I got the whole. This is pretty easy. I got this whole level completed. And now I just have to do this rectangle on top. That is 1 inch by 1.5 inches. And let's see, we got 1.25, 1.5. What is it? Oh, we'll do the thing from here to there to 2.5. So I'm just looking at the numbers, making sure I got all these numbers correct. All right, so let's do the math. Yeah, let's do the math here. We got 2.5 from top to bottom. Or, yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's do this. All right, we'll do the math in a second. All right, so we got 1 by 1.5. So top view, click on the surface, sketch, rectangle, corner rectangle, 1 by 1.5. So smart dimension, this is 1.5 inches, and this is 1 inch. IN. All right, and then we check mark, features, extrude. Turn it this way so I can see that. All right, so 1.25 leaves 1.25. No, it doesn't really look like that. So I'm gonna something in my head's saying I'm messed up here. So I'm gonna get the old calculator out. So I have 0.75 plus 0.5 equals 1.25 minus 2.5 equals 1.25. Right? For some reason that doesn't look proportional, but 1.25 is what we have here. So let's come back here. What we want in here is 1.25 IN. Hit OK. See, that's what I'm saying is that definitely does not have the same proportionality as this drawing right here. This is 0.5 from bottom to here. This is 0.75, and from the very bottom to the top is supposed to be 2.5. I think that's supposed to be 1.5. That doesn't make great sense either. This looks like it should just be 0.75. It's definitely proportional, these 0.75s. So let's just go back. I want it to look good. I don't want it to simply have the same dimensions. I want it to look like the drawing did, because there's probably an error there. So let me do edit, undo, and then let's do our features boss extrude, and then I'm going to put 0.75 IN. Hit OK. And let's look at it. Oh. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. That. All right. So I'm going to push the arrows around this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. All right. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, I think I'm looking at this. That looks more proportional. This face and this face look about the same. So I think this 2.50 is an error, because obviously that didn't look like 1.25 up there. Everything else, look at it. There you go. That's it. Oops. So you go ahead. Let's save it. File. Save as. This is part 3-2. 3-2. Part P. 3-2. And then we're going to make a drawing from the part. This one. Oh, I don't want that. Sorry. This one is what I want. I hit OK. And I like the current view that I put there. Like always, I like to use this in my drawings. And custom scale for this one because it looks kind of small. Let's see, 2:1 looks too big. So let's go to 1:1. That looks fine. There's a ton of things we can have up here. Ooh, look at that. Let's just go 1:1. And then that's okay. A note. we put our name, pick a font, pick a size, make it bold, type our name. Hit OK, and file save. Save. File print. We want send to OneNote for Windows 10. Okay. Handouts. Okay. And here we have it. This is part 3-2. Part 3-2. Sorry. P3-2. All right, and there you go. So now there you go. Now you just do the other three by yourself. So do. All right, so do 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, 3-4, and then you're done for today.